Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. We have started the aromatic hydrocarbon chapter and today lecture is about the first earliest aromatic hydrocarbon, benzene. Outline of today's lecture include structure of benzene, nomenclature of substituted benzene, which will include monosubstituted benzene, disubstituted benzene, as well as polysubstituted benzene. We'll discuss about the physical properties of benzene, and at the end I will talk about various preparation methods of benzene. Why we want to study benzene? Because benzene is an important molecule and it is present in various types of drugs. As we can see, that aspirin, which is one of the analgesic, consists of a substituted benzene. Similarly, paracetamol also consists of a substituted benzene. Ibuprofen is also consists of a structure consists of substituted benzene. Beside medicine, benzene is important and we can use it in our daily life in different form. For example, it is used in the synthesis of dyes. It is used for the synthesis of various pharmaceutical drugs, as I mentioned over here, that it is used for the synthesis of aspirin, paracetamol, ibuprofen, etc. Besides this, it is used in the synthesis of rubber, and it can be used as a solvent for degreasing metal and as an intermediate to produce other chemicals which are important in our daily life. So it's important to know about the chemistry of benzene. Learning outcome: at the end of this lecture, every student will be able to describe the structure of benzene and name various substituted benzene, monosubstituted benzene, disubstituted benzene, as well as polysubstituted benzene, and will be able to know various Liberty method for the synthesis of benzene. Benzene structure. Benzene consists of a planar 6-membered ring having formula which consists of 6 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms. Kekulé proposed a cyclic structure consisting of alternating single and double bond. This is the benzene structure, and Kekulé proposed this structure, and Kekulé claimed that his inspiration came from a dream of a snake caught hold of its own tail. When the benzene molecule was discovered and it was proposed that its formula is consists of 6 carbon atom and 6 hydrogen atom, then Kekulé was thinking about the structure of benzene molecule, and one day in cold weather, when he was thinking about the structure of 6C6H6 molecule, he fell asleep, and in a dream he saw a snake who caught his own tail in his mouth, and he inspired from this dream and wake up and draw the structure of 6 carbon atoms in a cyclic form, which consists of carbon-carbon single bond and carbon-carbon double bond alternatively, and he satisfied the 4 valency of carbon by drawing 1 hydrogen atom at each carbon atom. But then experimental data show that benzene do not consist of a carbon-carbon single bond and carbon-carbon double bond. It is mentioned over here that benzene separate structure were not isolated or detected by experiment, which experimental data show that benzene do not consist of carbon-carbon single bond and carbon-carbon double bond alternatively. Then Kekulé modified its theory in 1872, and he proposed that the benzene rapidly interconvert from one structure into another structure, and this pi electron continuously in rotation in this ring, and it is represented by a resonance hybrid structure as mentioned over here. That this pi electron rapidly converted from here carbon, this is carbon-carbon double bond, in this structure it is carbon-carbon single bond. So he proposed that this rotation or delocalization is so rapid that experimentally one can't recognize that whether this carbon-carbon bond is single bond or carbon-carbon bond is double bond. And then Kekulé proposed that it is rapid alternation of double and single bond between these two structures. So he mentioned that benzene can be represented by a resonance hybrid structure by encircling a circle inside the ring. It's mean that the carbon-carbon single and carbon-carbon double bond rapidly interconvert due to the delocalization of this pi electron. So structure of benzene consists of these two resonance forms, which consist of carbon-carbon single bond and carbon-carbon double bond. The carbon-carbon single bond is formed by the linear overlapping of px orbital By the pi orbital is formed by the parallel overlapping of this partially filled p orbital. As one can see that this partially filled p orbital lying in the same plane. So this pi bond and this pi bond and one bond is formed. The pi bond is formed between these two orbitals. So as these orbitals are in the same plane, therefore these pi electron easily delocalize among the 6 carbon atom, and when one cannot recognize the carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-carbon single bond in the benzene ring. So the benzene ring is represented by a resonance hybrid structure, as mentioned over here. And this is the structure which mentioned the carbon-carbon bond length and carbon-carbon bond angle, as well as carbon-hydrogen bond angle. And it is experimentally observed that all the carbon-carbon bond lengths are equal, whether this carbon-carbon bond length is also 139 picometer, this carbon-carbon length is also 139 picometer, and each carbon-carbon bond length is equal to 139 picometer. And this 139 picometer, the bond length is greater than the carbon-carbon double bond, which is 134 picometer, and shorter than the carbon-carbon single bond, 155 picometer. 154 picometer. So it's mean that it's intermediate between the carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-carbon single bond due to the delocalization of this pi electron. And each carbon of the benzene ring is sp2 hybridized, so it means that its dihedral angle is 120 and it have a angular structure. And carbon-hydrogen bond is equal to 109 picometer. Nomenclature of monosubstituted benzene. Generally, monosubstituted benzene are named in a similar manner as hydrocarbon, with benzene as the parent name, and substituent is indicated by a prefix. For example, here it is mentioned that this is a benzene ring and this is a substituent methyl group. So the methyl is represented by a prefix methyl and benzene as a parent name. So its IUPAC name is 1-methyl benzene. Similarly, if an ethyl group is present, so ethyl is represented by a prefix methyl and benzene is a parent name. Similarly, if the nitro group is present, then nitro is a prefix and benzene is a parent name. And here we can see the bromo group is present, so it's bromobenzene. So this is the IUPAC naming of benzene. Some common IUPAC name of monosubstituted benzene are also acceptable. For example, here we can see that if a methyl group is present, we can call it methyl benzene. But its common name is also acceptable by IUPAC system. If the methyl group is present, then it is it is known by a common name, toluene. Similarly, if a OH group is present, then it is known as phenol. If NH2 group is present, it is known as aniline. And if methoxy group is present, then by common name, its common name is anisole. So the common name of these monosubstituted benzene molecule are also acceptable by IUPAC system. Now, nomenclature of disubstituted benzene. When two substituents are present, we use prefix artho, meta, and para, usually abbreviated as O, M, and P, metallic O, M, and P. If a substituent X is present, and if another substituent is present at its position 2 to the substituent 1, then it is known as artho position. If it is present at position 3 as compared to this substituent, then it is known as meta position. And if the substituent is present opposite to this substituent, then this position is known as para position. So if a disubstituted benzene is present, we generally call it as artho, meta, or para substituted benzene. For example, it is mentioned over here that if this chloro is considered as a substituent and this chlorine is the next substituent, which is artho position, so we can call it artho dichlorobenzene. This name is also acceptable, and we can call it 1,2 as it is present at its 1 position and 2 position. Therefore, it is also called as 1,2 dichlorobenzene, and it can also be named as artho dichlorobenzene. Similarly, we can see the 2-methyl group is present, so we can call it 1,2 dimethyl benzene, or simply we can call it artho dimethyl benzene. Here is another example. This is the methyl group, and when methyl group is present, then its common name is toluene. and at its 4th position is hydroxy group, so we can call it 4-hydroxytoluene. This is ortho position, this is meta position, and this is para position. So at para position hydroxy group is present, so we can also call it para-hydroxytoluene. If two different substituents are present, as we can see over here, this is a toluene molecule because CH3 is present. So at 3 position is an amino group. This is ortho position, this is meta position. So therefore it is also known as meta amino toluene. Or simply we can see we can call it by PEG system as 3 amino toluene. If the two halogens are present at its meta position, at its 3 position, the second bromo group, then we can call it its 1 position, its 2 position, its 3, so 1,3-dibromobenzene, or its ortho position and it is meta position, so it is also known as meta-dibromobenzene molecule. We can see over here that two different substituent is present. So we can see that bromine is heavier group as compared to chlorine. So we numbering bromine as 1. So it's 1 bromo. This is 2 position and this is 3 position, 3-chlorobenzene. Or simply we can see that it's ortho position and it's meta position. So we can call it meta-chlorobromobenzene. Nomenclature of polysubstituted benzene. For polysubstituted benzene, we can't use the ortho and para naming, but we can, for more than 2 substituents, their position are designated by numbering the ring. For example, we can see over here that 3 substituents are present, so we can't name it as ortho, meta, or para designation, but we designate it by numbering the carbon atom of the benzene ring. So at position 1 is methyl group, position 2 is methyl group, and position 4 is methyl group. So we use the prefix trimethyl as 3-methyl group is present, so trimethyl benzene, and we will represent the numbers of the carbon atom which bearing the substituent. So at position 1, position 2, and position 4, the methyl group are present. So we represent it as 1,2,4 trimethyl benzene. Here is 2 different substituents, methyl and chlorine. And we know that chlorine have a higher atomic weight as compared to the methyl molecule. So we will giving preference to the chlorine molecule. So it's position 1, it's position 2, 3, and 4. So we can call it 1,4-dichloro-2-methyl benzene. But when we considered methyl as a common name for methyl and we use this as a parent name as toluene, then we start numbering from this carbon atom which bearing the methyl group. So it's position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So at position 2, 4, and 6, the nitro group are present. So we use the prefix 2, 4, 6 trinitrotoluene. Similarly, if these 2 chlorine atoms are present and we using the parent name toluene, then we will start numbering from this carbon atom which bearing the methyl group. So it says at 3 and 5 position are the dichloro, the 2 chlorine atoms. So we represent by prefix 3,5-dichloro and toluene as a parent name. Here we can see that if we using the parent name benzene, then we must start numbering from the atom for the carbon atom which bearing the substituent with higher atomic weight. So we can see over here that chlorine is higher in atomic weight, so we can starting numbering from here. So it's position 1, 2, and 3, and 1 and 3 the chloro. So we can use the prefix 1,3-dichloro 5-methyl benzene. So if we use the benzene as a parent name, then we will start numbering from that carbon atom which bearing a substituent with higher atomic weight. But if we consider a methyl group as a toluene molecule as a parent name, toluene molecule, then we will start numbering from the methyl group. Now nomenclature of benzene as a substituent. When the benzene ring is substituent of a parent chain, then it is referred as a phenyl group. It is mentioned over here that if a parent chain is present over here, then this group is known as phenyl group, which consists of 6 carbon atoms and 5 hydrogen atoms. So this group is known as a phenyl group if it is present as a substituent. Now, the benzene ring is regarded as a substituent when the parent chain has greater than 6 carbon atoms. If this parent chain consists of a long chain which consists of more than 6 carbon atoms, then this parent chain is considered as a parent chain and this benzene is considered as a substituent. For example, it is mentioned over here that it consists of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carbon atom, which is greater than 6 carbon atom. So in this case, the benzene ring is considered as a substituent. So at 7 position is a methyl group, at 2 position is a substituent phenyl group, and it consists of 8 carbon atoms. So the parent name is octane. So its IUPAC name is 7-methyl 2-phenyl octane. And in this case, the parent chain is greater than in carbon atom greater than 6 carbon atom. Therefore, this parent chain is considered as a parent chain and phenyl benzene is considered as a substituent. But if the parent chain is less than 6 carbon atom, then the benzene is considered as a parent chain. For example, it is mentioned over here that this benzene is considered as a parent name, and this carbon which consists of 5 carbon atom is considered as a substituent, and it's 1-methyl and butyl benzene. Benzene is the parent name. So it's necessary to know that in case of this chain, if this chain is greater in number than 6 carbon atom, then this chain is considered as a parent chain and benzene is considered as a substituent. But if this parent chain is less than this chain is less than 6 carbon atom, then this chain is considered as a substituent and benzene is considered as a parent name. Now, physical properties of benzene. The various properties of benzene are that it is a colorless liquid and has an aromatic odor. Aromatic odor means that it have a sweet odor. Benzene boil at 80 degrees centigrade and it melts at 5.5 degrees centigrade. Benzene is immiscible in water but soluble in organic solvents such as acetone, chloroform, etc. It has a density of 0.87 gram per centimeter cube. It means that it is lighter than water because water has a density of 1 gram per centimeter cube. And when it is mixed with water, it's float on the surface of water due to the less density of benzene. It is highly inflammable and burns with a sooty flame. Now, how we can prepare benzene in the laboratory? There are several methods available for the preparation of benzene. And here I mentioned some of them, that we can synthesize benzene from cyclic polymerization of alkynes. We can obtain benzene from decarboxylation of benzoic acid. From reduction of phenol, we can obtain benzene from the dehydrogenation of N-hexane, and we can obtain benzene from cyclohexane. So we'll discuss these methods one by one, starting from cyclic polymerization of alkyne. When benzene is prepared from the process of cyclic polymerization of ethine, and when acetylene is heated in red hot iron tube at 600 degrees centigrade, it undergo polymerization to form benzene. This is the ethine molecule, acetylene molecule. When 3 equivalent of acetylene molecule is heated at 600 degrees centigrade at red hot iron tube, then it cyclizes and produces the benzene ring. The mechanism is mentioned over here. This is the 3 equivalent of acetylene. So when it is heated in red hot iron tube at 600 degrees centigrade, then this pi electron attack on this carbon atom, this pi electron attack on this carbon atom, and this pi electron attack on this carbon atom, and we obtain the benzene molecule. The second method is that we can obtain benzene from the decarboxylation of benzoic acid. This is the structure of benzoic acid. When it is heated in the presence of calcium oxide and in basic solution sodium hydroxide, then we obtain sodium carbonate and benzene. The mechanism is mentioned over here, that in the first step, when benzoic acid is treated with sodium hydroxide and heated in the presence of calcium oxide, this OH molecule take hydrogen from this benzoic acid and producing a carboxylate ion and producing a sodium ion plus water molecule. And in the second step, this OH attack on this carbon atom, so producing this intermediate species, which consists of 2 oxygen atoms carrying the negative charge. In the next step, the rearrangement occurs this electron take hydrogen from here, producing the benzene ring, and this electron shift toward the oxygen atom. So this electron shift over here, and we obtain a carbonate ion. And this carbonate ion, which carrying two oxygen atom with negative charge, take sodium ion, which are eliminated, are produced here and here, and producing the sodium carbonate molecule. So this is also an important method for the synthesis of benzene molecule, that we can obtain benzene from the decarbonylation of benzoic acid when benzoic acid is heated in basic solution in the presence of calcium oxide. The third method is that we can obtain benzene from the reduction of phenol. And when phenol is heated in the presence of zinc dust, then simply it's produced the zinc oxide and the benzene molecule. The fourth method is that we can obtain benzene from the N-hexane molecule. When N-hexane molecule is heated at 5 to 600 degrees centigrade in the presence of chromium oxide catalyst, then 4 mole of hydrogen gas is released and producing the benzene molecule. This is the N-hexane molecule. And when it is heated around 500 to 600 degrees centigrade in the presence of chromium oxide catalyst, it produces 4 mole of hydrogen atom and produce the benzene molecule. The mechanism is mentioned over here. In the first step, one mole of hydrogen gas is eliminated, hydrogen from here and hydrogen from here. So we will obtain the 1 hexene molecule. And when it is heated, then another hydrogen mole is released from 1 hydrogen from here and 1 hydrogen from here. So we obtain a 1,3-hexadiene molecule. Then another hydrogen molecule is eliminated from here, and we obtain 1,3,5-hexatriene. And then this 1,5-hexatriene cyclized in the presence of chromium oxide when heated at 500 degrees centigrade. Simply this pi electron attack on this carbon atom, this pi electron shift over here, and this pi electron shift over here. So we obtain 1,3-cyclohexadiene. And then when it is heated in the presence of chromium oxide, then another hydrogen molecule eliminated, 1 hydrogen from here and 1 hydrogen from here, and we obtain the benzene molecule. Similarly, from cyclohexane, when cyclohexane is heated at 300 degrees centigrade in the presence of platinum catalyst, then 3 mole of hydrogen gas is eliminated and producing the benzene molecule. One hydrogen molecule is eliminated from here, 1 from here, and 1 from here, and we obtain the benzene molecule with the release of 3 moles of hydrogen. So summary of today's lecture. In today's lecture, we have studied in detail structure of benzene, nomenclature of monosubstituted benzene, disubstituted benzene, as well as polysubstituted benzene. Then we have discussed in detail the physical properties of benzene, and we have studied various laboratory methods for the synthesis of benzene. Here are some reference book for further reading. Thank you.